Hello there. Welcome to Cineplot Recap. Today we are going to go through the classic Japanese movie Harakiri. Harakiri, released in 1962 and directed by Masaki Kobayashi, is a gripping samurai drama set in feudal Japan. It follows Hanshiro Tsugumo, an aging ronin who arrives at a noble clan's estate requesting to commit ritual self-harm. As he tells his story, what seems like a formal act of honor unravels into a deeply personal tale of loss and injustice. His calm demeanor masks a calculated confrontation with the clan's hypocrisy and rigid code of honor. With powerful performances and stark black and white visuals, the film delivers a searing critique of feudal values and the moral emptiness behind blind tradition. Please sit back, relax, and let us walk you through the movie Harakiri. In the tranquil courtyard of the Grand Two Clan estate, an old man slowly walks beneath towering wooden beams and fluttering banners. His steps are steady but weighed down by years and something deeper, an unspoken resolve. This is Hanshiro Tsugumo, a samurai without a master, a ronin wandering in a world where the sword's meaning has faded. He kneels with quiet dignity and speaks, "I request permission to perform seppuku." The clan's retainers exchange uneasy glances. The request is unusual in these peaceful times, but the word seppuku still carries its solemn significance. Saito Kagiyu, the senior counselor, steps forward. His face is stern, his voice clipped and formal. He recalls a recent tragedy, the passing of a young ronin named Motome Chijiwa. Motome had come before the clan not long ago, poor and desperate. His real sword was sold, replaced by a bamboo one. Fragile, symbolic, but ineffective for the ceremonial act. The clan's retainers, rigid in their adherence to protocol, refused to allow him a proper blade. Motome was forced to carry out the ritual with the bamboo sword. The result was heartbreaking. A slow and distressing passing as the weapon failed to cut cleanly. The retainers observed with cold indifference, enforcing rules rather than showing compassion. Saito's tone carries no sympathy, only pride in the clan's strict discipline. Hanshiro listens in silence, then asks simply to speak. Permission is granted. He begins his story gently, painting a picture of love and loss. Years before, his daughter Miho married Motome Chijiwa, a man of unwavering honor, a samurai proud of his code. Their life was once full of hope and stability under their lord's domain. But then the tides of politics swept their world away. The domain was abolished, the lord's holdings dissolved. Suddenly, Miho and Motome were cast into poverty, their status stripped, their income gone, their future uncertain. Motome's pride was fierce. Though starving, he refused charity, refusing to beg. To survive, he sold his cherished sword, the very symbol of his identity. In its place, he carried a bamboo blade, an empty gesture of a samurai's dignity. Miho's health worsened. Their infant child cried through sleepless nights, weak and fragile. Desperate, Motome sought the clan's mercy through the only means left to him, by requesting seppuku, hoping to secure aid or at least a dignified end. Hanshiro's voice softens as he recalls the harsh reality that awaited Motome. The clan's retainers saw only rules. They refused to grant Motome a real sword, forcing him to carry out the ritual with the brittle bamboo. The ritual, once sacred, became a painful ordeal. Motome's passing was slow and marked by distress, every moment heavy with hardship and loss. The retainers watched impassively, their faces hard with loyalty to protocol but lacking compassion. Hanshiro's eyes flicker with sadness as he pauses, the weight of injustice hanging thick in the air. Returning to the present, Hanshiro names the 3 men responsible for enforcing this cruelty: Yazaki Hayato, Kawabe Yumenosuk, and Amataka Hikakuro. He demands their presence as witnesses to his own seppuku. Hanshiro's voice hardens with quiet certainty. He has already confronted them. The narration slows to describe each encounter in detail. Hanshiro finds Yazaki and Kawabe not with anger, but with calm resolve. He removes their top knots, the sacred symbol of samurai honor, casting them into disgrace. The act is deliberate and heavy with meaning. By removing their hair, he strips their status and exposes the clan's hypocrisy. Finally, he confronts Omataka in a quiet forest glade. The duel is intense, every movement charged with history and honor. This symbolic combat serves not only as physical retribution, but as a representation of the internal, ideological battles that underlie the samurai code. The clash is not just physical, but spiritual, a test of what it truly means to be a samurai. Hanshiro moves with solemn precision, ending the confrontation with a final strike. Omataka falls, defeated but not marked by bitterness, rather by the truth he could not face. Returning to the clan estate, Hanshiro throws the severed top knots onto the ground before the assembled retainers, a symbolic act that shatters the illusion of honor they cling to. The courtyard falls silent. When retainers rush to seize him, Hanshiro stands with fierce resolve, his defiance a living testament to his beliefs. Though outnumbered and eventually overcome, his courage leaves a lasting echo, a challenge to a system weighed down by rigid bureaucracy and cruelty. In the aftermath, the 2 clans swiftly moves to erase the scandal. Hanshiro's passing is recorded as honorable seppuku. The severed top knots and the harsh truths are buried beneath official statements. The retainers regain their standing. The estate returns to calm, but the stain of injustice lingers beneath the surface. Harakiri is not merely a tale of death. It is a meditation on honor, loyalty, and courage. Hanshiro Tsugumo's story forces us to confront the cost of blind tradition and the true meaning of honor. It reminds us that sometimes the bravest act is to stand against injustice, even if it means paying with one's life. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think about the movie. Got a favorite film you want us to cover next? Let us know. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button and share it with your friends who love movies too. And don't miss out. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you're the first to catch our next recap. Thanks for watching Cine Plot Recap. See you in the next one.